Okay, what do we got? Okay, KITHEKNELL's Road Technical. This one definitely is going to be a bit of a challenge for me potentially. If we're dealing with tarmac and driver tail, because they love to be more aggressive on the tarmac typically, but we'll see how they perform. Maybe they'll be good. We're in the BMW Forza edition today. This is a 62-kilometer run. Road Technical by KITHEKNELL. Alright. Sorry. Get around. This one is definitely going to be a good endurance race. That's going to be for sure. The question will be, at what point in the endurance will we start faltering? That is going to be the question. Now, we did have a rally technical that we've covered from KITHEKNELL as well, I believe. That's on the channel also in the rally playlist. So at the moment, we're seeing a lot of like road and rally type events coming through. Probably more rally than road, if we're being honest. But yeah, obviously, through there. Once we start seeing more props trickle through, I'm sure we'll get a bit more variation kicking in. But yeah, for an endurance style race, this one here should be really good. Get around. Go. Jesus. Slide, brake, accelerate. Get around. And driver tails. Go. Alright. I'll be interested to see what actual track route that we've got made by KITHEKNELL on this. Sadly, we're at 8th place, but do you know what? The driver tires themselves are just ridiculous when we're talking tarmac racing in this game, so it honestly doesn't surprise me. At some point they'll have to rebalance them, I'm sure. Go. Alright, going through the straight. The scenery in this game is just always amazing. Okay. At least we can still see the cars in front, so there is hope that we can overtake some of them, you know? Go. Definitely so far so good. We're not going to like see a lot of prop work on this one. This is about the distance. Trying to get a position in there, but it'll be interesting to see what the time frame on this one is to run as well. Because in itself, it's pretty much a Goliath race, potentially. A little bit of slide on the corner cost me a position. Craziness. Go. I did check it. I heard the ding. It went ding ding. Oh. I think the biggest fear is doing one of these and then, because of the length of them, missing a checkpoint near the end. Which, no doubt, I'm almost certain I'm going to do a stuff up at some point. I just hope that we don't, but it would just be on point or on brand for me to have stuff up somewhere in reality. But yeah, catching these cars in front, they are just barreling ahead. Oh, back on the road, back on the road, back on the road. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. Quick recovery. Back around. I'd say one of those cars maybe went off to the edge back there somewhere, I reckon. No? They could have, because they have dropped back quite a bit. Got a 30% mark. Let's keep kicking around. How is everyone enjoying Forza Horizon 6 so far, though? Obviously, it's been out for a month. Obviously, it's had quite a few variational news headlines come through in that window as well. They've had their big patch update, and yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on Forza Horizon 6? I think graphically, the game itself is great. Go ahead, Drathful. But I also think the game does hold a lot of bugs that need to be corrected and fixed, if I'm honest. But that's just one of the things with it. They obviously had their big patch to fix up certain exploits, bugs, glitches, whatever they'd like to define them as. But fixed up some PI drag tyre work on there. But there is definitely a few bugs in there that still need to be fixed, that I'm aware of anyway. And there's some that are really, if everyone was just using them, it would be absolutely even more game breaking. Essentially. Oh, damn. Get back on track, BMW. And that's the thing. Jesus Christ. From a car driving perspective, absolute blast though. Oh. Get around. How the hell do we get up being 10th? Feel good. The drivatars definitely, I feel, do a little bit of cheating in this though, that is for sure. Keep kicking. Like the different color textures of the road, the tarmac and everything else as well that they allowed for you to do. It's just really good. Out into the sound of music. All right. Go, go, go. 45% there. Like running this absolutely clockwork perfect. no doubt you'll get an absolute crazy time. But that's sticking to the road, doing every turn perfectly. And yeah, you know, some people will be absolutely up for that. I myself enjoy just throwing the car around, having a little bit of fun with them as well, though. So we'll let the spec racers do the precision driving for the times. I'll do the casual driving and sitting in the middle of the pack format, essentially. If we get close to a position mark, we may try, but most times we're pretty much chill, just sitting mid-pack, having some fun, creating some paintwork, and just enjoying the game. It's an arcade game. Ooh, hey, how'd we... Oh, yeah, by there, right. Of course. Oh! Yeah, some of the turns on this are just very sharp, that's for sure. Get on down. Of course, checkpoints here ensures you're not going to actually be jumping off doing little shortcutting. That's right, that's the what people are doing as well in drift zones. Finding ways to do shortcuts in drift zones as well now. That's right, that was the other bug that I heard about. I've forgotten about that for a brief second. Quite funny, really. Do you know what? If it gets a 3-star, I suppose, and it gets it checked off for someone, they can go to the next thing quickly, then, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Get around, get around. Loving the variation in colours on the trees on that run as well. Okay. Definitely the asphalt favours the driver tile, that is for sure. Jesus. Jeez, Andy had a good side hit on Bowie there. Alright, keep on kicking. We're 67%, almost 3/4. And fun part is my glasses are starting to slip on my nose, which is going to absolutely annoy the heck out of me. Get around, get around. Oh. Yep. 69%. What a view. Straighten those glasses up. Excellent. That's better. You wear glasses, you know what I'm on about. Keep on kicking. And apparently the latest, the other thing, which is the latest thing in updates, is what they've done, from what I understand, is to detect that people aren't doing AFK driving. If you're doing this with the accelerator flat the whole way, then you're going to get rubbish rewards potentially, is what I've heard. Because it's, and even if it happens once, it will detect, it will just make sure it flags it that it has to do the rubbish rewards, what I heard. And it's only because their system is going to be trying to detect that type of mechanism. So you basically need to be ensuring that you're braking, accelerating, all that sort of interesting stuff. And it's getting really difficult for like the payout rewards in some aspects, I think, for races. And I saw a post from another creator indicating, no, what's the point of doing, you know, a 30-minute race or a 40-minute long race or something like that if the payouts are rubbish? You know, legitimately just doing a long race. So I think the territory that they're playing with, it's awkward, I think, for them to try to get the system to protect one thing but be fair on the other front, and they've gone in some aspect one way too far that it's now even getting more problematic for the system to be fair. That's just my 2 cents on it. Me personally, I just enjoy running around the tracks. Doesn't really matter where I am positioned. As I've said already, it's just it's a fun run. It's about driving cars, having some fun, having some crashes. You know, if you get the greatest time, you get the greatest time. But you know, it's nothing too serious. Jesus. Oh, God. We did not want to hit that. Okay. You can do that as well, Bowie. Excellent. Thank you for that. %, still kicking. Get around that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tight turns. Tight turns. I think the worst bugs, I think, at the moment that are kicking around are probably the Event Lab and Car Wrap Final duplication glitches, and of course the No Traffic Online bug is also a really bad one as well. But yeah, there'd be, and there's also the drifting bug as well. Right, get around there, get around there. Pull back down there. Now, it's like I said at the beginning of the race, it's I sort of anticipated we're definitely not going to get a very high first, second, third type placing with the way Drivatar plays. But that said, the drive we've had is just so epic and just so fun. The views that we get to see along the way is just absolutely brilliant. Go. definitely coffee time after this. Definitely give KITHEKNELL a follow, of course, in-game. When you enter the code, bottom of the screen. It will give the button that corresponds to the controller, etc. And yeah, just give them that follow. And we do obviously have race, rally, obstruct, rock and obstacle, etc. courses playlist on the web YouTube playlists. So yeah, check the channel out if you're new to the channel. But yeah, definitely thoroughly enjoyable one. It's gonna be definitely a tough one to get to number one on Unbeatable. I'm certain. This is set at highly skilled, and yeah, I just could not get past that. And the driving is just put that as all dirt. I can guarantee you, all of those driver tars would be bottom, which is really weird. So definitely some balancing with driver tars I think needs to be done, as they're not really matching up as you'd expect. Anyway, that's me done. I'll catch you on the next video. All right, see ya.